If you've been following my page, you know I'm kind of obsessed with AI. And obsessed is maybe not the right word, but I'm super interested in it and I'm having a ton of fun playing within it. And I think there's a lot of misconceptions about it. And a lot of people are just scared to use it, so they haven't even tested it out. So today I want to kind of break down all those misconceptions, those fears you might have about it, and give you a couple tips on how you can start using it in your business today. Let's dive in. So, AI. A lot of people are like, "What is that?" It's artificial intelligence. It's a robot. No, it is a lot of things, and a lot of times we use AI already and not even know about it. Like, if you use a posting app for your Instagram to post your posts, schedule them, post them, that's a AI technology that does that for you. Okay. There's chatbots. That's AI. There's a lot. It's already out there, and just because you're unsure about it doesn't mean that you can't use it. One of the best quotes I heard, I think from Gary Vee, was that when they, back in the day, invented tractors, farmers all thought we're going to be out of business. They're going to take over our job. And a lot of people use that same sentiment when they talk about AI. And what he said is, it wasn't that farmers lost their job, but the ones who bought tractors, learned how to use them, were successful. If they didn't, then you were left behind. So it's kind of that same mentality that AI is here. It's not just going to disappear. It's not going to take over your job. Even if you're an accountant, maybe at some point AI will be vast enough to do what an accountant does. However, I still don't understand a lot of the aspects of accounting, and you're still going to need a human in that role to explain it to another human, right? So if you became an accountant who knows how to use AI, you're going to crush it, because a lot of those mundane tasks that you know how to do, and you can program an AI computer to do it, you're going to save yourself so much time. All of a sudden, instead of 5 clients a day, you can work on 20 clients a day. So that's how I kind of want you to shift your brain around using AI tech. There is so many uses for it, and if you look at it as, this is my favorite, if you look at it like you are Jane Jetson, and she gets it all done because she has Rosie, her robot, to help her. If you can look at in your day things that you do all the time, repetitive tasks, then AI is that your Rosie robot that can help you expedite them, do them faster, do them smarter, do them better. And so a couple of ways that I like to use AI in my business is I use ChatGPT. There's different bots out there, the same thing. If you haven't used it, there's a free version. Definitely go check it out. It works like you type something in and then the bot responds to you. So it looks like a chat room. And when you hear people talk about prompts, those are the inputs you put in to the chat box. It's saying like, write me a social media caption. That's a prompt. Not a very good one, but that is a basic prompt. And then ChatGPT will spit out a response for you. So if you get really good specific prompts, you can get really good responses that you can use. So simple ways that I use it. The first and the best way that I love using ChatGPT is for research. You can research so much faster because it scours the web for you. And so if you were to manually go through and research your competitors and who's leading in your industry, what are the top books, what are the top websites, what are their offers, break all this down, that would take hours and hours and hours. That can be done on ChatGPT in a matter of minutes. It's almost scary, but because it scours the internet for all this information, it can amalgamate it for you so quickly. So if you have an idea, a new business you want to start, a new product you want to put out there, your research phase is so fast. You can get answers so quickly. So that's one of the things that I love using ChatGPT for. The other one is content creation and in the idea phase. So a lot of times when I'm pumping out a ton of content, doing it for clients, I get, like it's that writer's block, or you get stuck, or you don't know what to write about. So you can use prompts to help start to get the wheels going, start to get it turning, give you ideas that you can expand on and dive deeper in. Anything you get from an AI bot, I always say, edit it, go over it, adjust it. There is something human, and there's probably a lot of pieces, words you use, put your story in there to make it feel more human, like it came from you, right? We want to use these as a platform, a trajectory to save time and up level our content. It shouldn't be used as a copy and paste tool, because I genuinely believe people can feel that disconnect. So be aware of that when you do put out content from something like ChatGPT. But the biggest thing is just not being afraid to, get in there, use content from it, and get the ball rolling. Now, the third way I think is really fun is to get a little bit creative on doing, like I said, putting it all together, the research, the bits, and creating systems for yourself. So you can, if I have the same process that I run through, I can kind of automate it with ChatGPT. And so even if it's, if I have a blog post I've written, then I want to break that down into a social media part. So then I want to break it down into a promotional email, take some specific quotes from it, summarize it. It can do all those things for you, which is really fantastic. So if you have what I like to call, this is how I do my content, a legacy piece of content, which is long form. Even this video would be a long form piece of content. I could take that transcription, dump that into ChatGPT, and get it to summarize it for me, pull out key points, what are the benefits of listening to this episode, right? All these things, but it's based on content that I've created with my voice, my words. So that's another way that it really saves you so much time. And so I think people have misconceptions that you're not the one creating it, or that it's almost like cheating, or they don't like the idea of robots taking over. I just recently did a post on, there are a lot of technological advances historically that people were scared of. People were scared of electricity when it first came out. They're like, you can't have that in your house. You're going to get electrocuted. You're going to start fires. And, now it's like everywhere. Or people were scared of, what was the other one? When cars were first invented, like the automobile, they were worried that it was going to get rid of, the horse carriage industry, which it did. But I think we're all okay because of it. And, right, all these fears. I even say, even not technologically. I'm like, when Elvis came out, everybody lost their mind and were so scared that he was going to turn kids into crazy people. And that didn't happen either. So with any technology, even social media, if you use it for good or use it for evil, you will get the said circumstance that will come out from it, right? If you use social media to spread fear, misinformation, I can't stand that word, to use it or to be negative in general, that's what you're going to get back from those platforms. And it's the same thing with AI. If you're going to use it for negative purposes, to scam, cheat, and lie, it's gonna come back to get you. So my advice going into using AI: don't be afraid. Please explore, have fun, get creative. I've really been doing this a lot with AI art because it's fun. It's not like, nobody thinks any of those images are me. I sure hope not. They don't look like me, or they do, but I'm in the clouds, or they're just a little too perfect and weird. But I just think it's fun, and you can get playful and be really creative. For me, it helps me get excited of new ways to communicate and express things. So again, it's always goes back to following that joy. Get in there, find creation in it. And the key piece is just always infuse who you are. But you do that in all your businesses, right? No matter what new thing you learn, you put your own spin on it, and that's what makes it special. And that doesn't change when you use platforms like ChatGPT. Use it the best to your ability, and then infuse who you are in there. And that's what's going to connect with people. That's why people are going to come and want to learn from you. So get out there. Let me know too if you use ChatGPT, if you love it, or if there's other AI that you're obsessed with. I have a whole list. I'll send that out. Probably I send it out frequently in my email list. You can hop on the hot tips for my newsletter, where I just send hot tips, like things on AI. I send out my favorite prompts, or like I said, AI tools. So definitely sign up for that in the show notes. And other than that, go explore, go have fun, go live in the future.